Morning, everyone. It's Friday. Looking forward to the end of the week. This is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 369. And again, I remind you, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, so the big story of the day, of course, being the first Friday of the month, is the July employment data. The expectation was for up 1.48 million, and in fact, it was up 1.8 million. On the unemployment rate fell from 11.1 to 10.2. So this is a pretty interesting number. Not overwhelmingly hot, but certainly better than expected. The futures are still slightly lower, although not near their lows. The Dow futures look to open up down about 72. I have seen them as low as down 180. NASDAQ down about 45, and the S&P down about 9. Naturally, the chart here on the screen is the dollar index, and it looks like it's still trying to put in some sort of a temporary bottom. We had this low last week at 92.51, which we broke yesterday to 92.47. I mean, that's not an overwhelming break, and there wasn't any follow through. So this morning's action to the upside of 33 basis points takes us to a higher high than both yesterday and the day before when it was testing that low. So, we may see a bounce. We may still get that move to the 95, 96 area that I've been looking for. Okay, Uber continues lower. There's a huge surge in India of COVID, and they are paring back there, as well as there not being as much food delivery, which seems to be their focus right now in India as there is here. Nintendo's a foreign stock, and but there is a NASDAQ symbol for it. It is N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, O, Y. And the reason I mention it is because the stock is up about 10% this week, and they saw a surge in sales of 428%. Also in the news, Germany's exports were up 15%. So that's pretty substantial. And really big news for BioND, BIIB. Now, yesterday they took a stake, or announced that they took a stake in Denali. And Denali closed 31.66, up 842 or 36%. But this morning, BioND got a response from the FDA. They have accepted their filing on a new drug for a test for Alzheimer's. The stock closed 277.66 last night, and this morning is trading 311, up 34, which is well more than 10%. Illumina missed both top and bottom line, and the stock is currently trading 345.20, down 54 or 13.6%. Zillow's earnings last night were better than expected, and it is also following through this morning, trading 81, up $8.43 or 13.2%. On the futures side this morning, we have oil down slightly, down 13 cents. But more importantly, the gold made a new all-time high at 2089.2. That was up about $20 last night. The silver not a new all-time high, but a new recovery high, 29.91. And last is 28.78. These are beginning to look as if they are finally pulling back. This is the silver. I would expect the silver to pull all the way back to somewhere between 26.5 and 25. Uh, that would be a healthy pullback. As I mentioned in last night's video, I was concerned about the degree of gain here and the fact that we weren't pulling back, that might staunch the move. So this is healthy. To give you just another quick look at something that we've been in but has seemingly clearly made a top. Here's the coffee, and this is what happens when you get ahead of yourself. We had a day where we actually traded in the almost 129, 128.90, and then finished close to the low, although still up on the day $2, but then tested yesterday and finished on the low. I think that the coffee could come all the way back here to 112.5 or so, and I would probably be a buyer of the ETF JO again. There's also a coffee stock, kind of a small deal. I think it trades on the New York Stock Exchange's Amex exchange, Java, JVA, which has been pretty erratic in the past, but is in the coffee business and is probably a pure play. Also, for crypto people who follow crypto, Ethereum, ETHE. This is another grayscale trust. If you recall, we're seriously long and have been in and out of the grayscale Bitcoin trust, GBTC, which trades around $14. Ethereum is also another crypto, and they filed an SEC Form 10, which doesn't really do a whole lot, except it does add to the credibility of the issue as being a fully reporting trust. Okay, everyone. So, like I said, it's Friday. It's an exciting day with the employment numbers. We actually got long the TBT, which is the 20-year to the negative. So down bonds and up rates. And this morning's number has given us a little bit of a gain there. Not very much, but as you can see, we are right up into the top of this massive trading range that we've had. And if we can break to the downside, let's say below 181, I could definitely see us coming back down to the 177, 178 area. All right, everyone, don't forget to subscribe and have a good weekend.